Shield the tribe, and shield Noag. Those were Chieftain Narjak's last words to his cub Akrog after a ballista bolt from the Tusk Hunters pierced right through his chest. Fabled warrior, leader of the Moonkin Trolls, last of the mythical firstborn, killed by elven poachers. It was not only Narjak's heart the bolt impaled that day, but also that of the Moonkin tribe, weakened by the terrible blood-rot plague and decimated by the hunters. They had long been struggling for survival. With their mighty chieftain gone, the last ray of hope still shining was Noag, Akrog's younger sibling who had inherited Narjak's legendary power. The chieftain's wish for Akrog to succeed him surprised many kin, but it surprised Akrog most of all. True, he was a strong and honorable warrior, but far from the Moonkin's best. All he had was the peculiar gift to hear the voices of the dead, and an iron will to do right by his sire's last words. Was he ready for this? He could not say. Yet when the tribe demands, a troll must bow. And so Akrog found himself giving his first command as a chieftain to be. The Moonkin would travel to Mugwa's cradle, a shrine guarded by the Bonekin Trolls, to perform the Devouring, the sacred ritual where the new chieftain consumed the old chieftain's heart to take up his role. This story begins the day the Bruised tribe arrived at the cradle, where Akrog, joined by his mentor Grungwar and his trusted one Zaska, ventured out to find a holy plant for the ritual, Mugwar's Tear. Little did Akrog know that the true trial of the Moonkin Trolls had just begun. No matter what the trolls may think of Chieftain Akrog, trust not the foul tusks who say he had everything given to him on a moon silver platter. All because his sire was chieftain before him. Oh no, little cubs. The hunger, the blood rot, the hunters. The Moonkin had become but a shadow, and in the span of a day, it became Akrog's calling to lead them back to Mugwa's light. The day he and his two companions went out to prepare Narjak's last rites would be but the beginning of his troubles.
Are these the ones?
Mugwa's tears.
Pity she always cries in...
One gloom Akrog to embalm the chieftain's corpse for the devouring. Harm not the others.
Akrog has a question.
Akrog's sire said this.
He said that?
Oh, hundreds of moons ago, the eyes picked 3 blooms, and Shepherd Crumb worse. The hex power of the blooms is too strong.
All right.
And it is...
Back to the cradle then. Before the big little oaf Noag goes mad with worry, thinking they tumbled off a cliff.
Let them march back.
Wait, before they leave, Grungwa, well, Grungwa has an unusual wish.
What for?
No, it is... The Moonkin have been run...
Fine. Grungwa can pick it.
Grungwa, thank...
There, old fur. His precious little bloom.
Zaska should not have done that.
Well, Zazka just did, and he still stands here.
Fine. Back to the cradle, then.
Grunwa is ready.
On his way.
That man's plan from the start.
What?
Is Trusted One all right?
He is. Closed. Maybe that big stick will help. What is this? And it is open. Strange.
Maybe Zaramak could learn a thing or two from these ruins.
Brittle bone craftsmanship never brings anything good.
Huh. What now? More trouble?
It is like the other one, but the stick is missing.
Let them look around then.
This works not.
Maybe they can mend it somehow. Zazka is listening.
What on Urgath is this? That should work. In that direction?
Let Akrog see. Easy.
He is going.
If he insists.
Grunwa will go there.
Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not? Moving on.
What is this? Let Akrog
This
see.
looks interesting. Time to move on.
Bugs, careful!
Why must they plague the Moonkin? He will protect the tribe.
Go join the worms.
Dead.
Interesting. Probably.
Let Grunwa take a closer look. Grunwa is here.
What is that?
What on earth? The moon.
True. But there is a hex stone.
There they are. Trusted One, Nerbakwana.
Looking for them. The fat bone can...
The tears were harder to find than they thought.
Cub Akrog. Nerbak will tell Nerbak. They talked about this. The chieftain must be devoured.
What Narjak would want is for the tribe to survive. But Nurbok has said his piece. It is clear the tribe would rather listen to a fresh tusk cobbling who hears voices in the wind.
Nurbok will not disrespect.
Nurbok only says what everyone thinks, but is afraid to say. If Akrok makes no mistake, Nurbok treasured Narjak like he treasures Grungwar. But Narjak was a great chief.
Akrok knows Nurbok. But what honor have the trolls left if they let these rotten brittle...
He can. Oh, what? Nurbok knows the small... Then how will he see where he is going?
What was Nurbok talking about? About Zazka scheming?
Scheming makes it sound very bad. He will tell Trusted One Akrok after the devouring.
Kin should not have secrets from each other, Zazka.
Let Akrok see. What is Akrok waiting for? They need to bring the tears to the Bonekin.
Why would Nurbok
ask him himself? And he was about to say the same thing. Akrok.
Fine. That bear.
Nurbok crushed it, but it was all...
Maybe a Bonekin
or a brittle bone. Anuk's eyes have scouted the jungle. They say there is no one in sight.
True. A wise idea. Best...
Akrok will leave.
He will.
Sharp tusks and thick hide, then.
This way? Let Zazka get a proper look. They will regret this. The blood for the tribe!
Service. Man with their flesh.
Something about... Tide crawl.
The blood drop in the cradle. It is full of Magwa's power, making life and plants flourish all around it.
Pity all that power does beak shit to keep the hunters and slavers away.
Is something wrong, Zazka?
By the holy hide! Cabrax was about to...
Chieftain Cabrax, Magwa praised.
Good for the tears. Ah, good.
A sacred pierced...
Oh, of course they do. But the Moonkin will need to shape...
How can they shape a tooth?
Just like how the Moonkin shape their other weapons. All Akrog must do is find a hexed brittle bone weapon, scrap it, then have the Moonkin Master Scrapper use the parts to shape the tooth.
Can they not use the bone?
No. If the Moonkin want the bone...
All right. Akrog meant no disrespect. Where can they find a...
Oh, there are many places in this jungle. But Cabrax believes he heard the Moonkin...
His name is Zeramak. But good. Akrog is not chieftain yet. But he still thanks Cabrax in the name...
Look at that! The cub has his...
No, Akrog means it. Only the Bonekin can do the devouring. If not...
True. But Narjak was not only a great chief, and as for the fool tusks afraid of catching the blood rot, what they need most is a fat fist to the face.
So be it. Sharp tusks and thick hide. All right. To the tribe camp.
They should look for Noak, too. Let them hope he has done nothing silly.
They will.
What is this? What is that?
What is it that warrior know? Just speak.
Well, Tamer Julog.
Like what?
Well,
Talig.
It is true, but Nog still remembers all too clearly. Well, no matter. Nog want to ask Akrog if Julog would forgive him if he apologized for leaving Talag.
Akrog cannot read.
No? But
What?
All the Gift of Spirits does is make him sleep badly and hear voice. Narg should just tell. Narg speaks true. Now,
Sharp tusks and thick hide. Interesting. Probably. What? Oh, Magua. Hello, Titula.
are the beaks well?
Almost are. How goes the devour?
They are still preparing it.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
This no little blood.
Strange.
Hopefully he did nothing foolish.
Old fur worries too much. No egg.
Chieftain back! Good.
The Moonkin need to craft.
Truth?
No. The holy weapon for the devouring.
The cave, true.
A key.
Not yet, because there are Erics and other creatures. But Chieftain,
Maybe.
but to go he have.
Akrog will look. Either way.
He will. Or and Slick.
The chosen chieftain might be able to help Slick, if he has time. Just come and talk to him when he can.
Chieftain back!
All right. Zeramak said the cave is to the north. And let them keep an eye out for Little Blood.
Trusted one gets used to the chieftains speak quite quickly. There. Better. Good. Elder Grunt.
Magua prays. How are the wound?
Not well.
Might not.
Sometimes a bit.
Almost. Would Crumb know?
Strange. No, Crumb has seen him not. But he was very.
He should know better.
But not same blood.
Every Moonkin is kin.
Oh, come on, Akrog. That is what Mugwa.
Either.
No, but he is sure.
All right. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Crumb.
Certain doom.
He is going.
Sure. Why not? Moving on, if he insists.
Grunwald will go there.
Head towards
Only
certain doom.
fools challenge the Moonkin.
Why not? The worms would not eat such a beast. They will die next.
You will lead the way.
What on Urgath is this?
What is this?
Should be Nerbok. Akrok too young. Chosen chieftain.
Going now. For the Moonkin! Feel the might of the Moonkin! Pretty. The tribe must survive!
What guide his hands?
They messed with the wrong tribe.
That direction?
That way. Great. More problems to smash.
Let Grunwa take a closer look. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? He is on his way. What is needed of him?
Akrog
What can he do for the tribe?
What now? More trouble?
Let Akrog see. Scrapper Slig stout.
It is true, chosen chieftain.
He has. It is true.
Oh, the usual.
He needs
No. Just shield Slig while he finds what they need. He gets so carried.
He knows.
Perfect. So, has the chosen chieftain time to help?
He has not really the time.
Mogwar prays. The chosen chieftain is so...
It had been...
All right. He will see him soon.
This way?
Grunwald will go
To a
there.
certain doom. Sure, why not?
Let Grunwald take a closer look.
Chosen chieftain, over here!
Slig, there he is.
It was good of chosen chieftain Akrog to come.
He is ready.
Oh, wonderful. Let them see how much lovely scrap is waiting for them in there.
What is that?
Mogwar's tusks! Look at this place! Slig's not sure where to start.
Slig should keep his voice down. He was right not to come here alone. Akrog is sure there are enemies around every corner.
Slig cannot promise to be calm, chosen chieftain, but he will try.
Akrog likes not this place. He wonders what happened to the Brittlebones who lived here.
Slig cannot keep those Araks away from Slig.
Worry not. Akrog will crush them. Just get that scrap.
He will. This makes a nice change from all the thinking Slig has been doing lately.
What thinks he about?
Slig will tell him if he promises to keep crushing those Araks. Well, Slig likes to think about the trolls he knows. And the ones he has known.
Has Slig lost someone close to him too?
It is true. And not as recently as the chosen chieftain, of course. Slig likes to remember his old friend Zanuck.
Zanuck? Akrog knows not that name.
They had been friends since they were cubs. Slig will never forget the day when Zanuck asked him to be his trusted one.
What happened to him?
The blood rot took him. He got hurt out in the swamps, and it seemed like he was getting better. But then, the rot took over and he was gone. Slig was with him when he died. He hoped Zanuck knew he was there.
Together, to the very end. That is the promise trusted ones make. Akrog is sorry Slig lost him, and in such a way.
Chosen chieftain speaks true. Anyway, there is no time for moping. There is scrap to be found.
Go join the worms!
Moving now.
Slig thinks this might be the last of it. Rotten Araks again!
Akrog will take care of them. Is he nearly done?
Slig is a fast worker, chosen chieftain. They can head back in a flash. Unless he is not in a hurry to return.
Well, there is just so much to take care of. He would like to help Slig for longer, but
duty calls. Slig understands. It cannot be like the old times anymore. And not once he is chieftain. The chieftain can still have fun, though. He should not forget.
he will try not to. At least Little Blood is good at reminding Akrog to be less serious.
Oh, that is good. Noag Moonblood makes them all smile. He is such a sweet troll behind that thick hide and those strong arms. The tribe is lucky to have a troll like him who can bring joy and hope. It is true. Noag Moonblood always makes Slig's day brighter.
Let Akrog see.
Grunwa is here.
What is this?
Now Slig really cannot carry anymore.
That was actually quite fast.
It would have been a lot slower if Slig needed...
It was no trouble. He will.
Going now.
He is going.
Moving on. If he insists.
What on Urgath is this?
Ah, chieftain back? Good, good. What he need?
Akrog needs Zeramak to shape some.
What he need?
Akrog is glad to...
Very much.
They are welcome.
Look, once the burial is done and he is used to being chieftain, he should let Slig cook him meals.
Akrog would like that.
It is a deal.
Sharp tusks and thick hides, Slig.
Saska, help.
That way.
Ready for action.
Let Akrog see.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
Bloodburn. That was the name of the hex plague that had caused the rot 600 moons ago. It came from a land far across the water, and its bite was felt by the races in different ways. Elves were barely affected.
All right. A tiny pierce stick with hex power, Gabrak said.
And keep their crush sticks ready. Zeramak said there were beasts.
For a moment.
Grungwa will go there.
On his way.
He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp.
It works better than it tastes.
Grungwa can help. More power needed.
Zazka's special brew coming right up. Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not? They mess with the wrong tribe. Over here.
What can he do for the tribe?
This way? Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not? Going now. Moving on. If he insists. Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not?
Akrog is listening.
Moving on.
In that direction? What is needed of him?
will not get away from Zazka!
Not so fast, beast.
Even the worms would not eat such a beast. Feel the might of the Moon King!
They will die next. More lightnings, quick!
This looks interesting.
What should he do?
Interesting.
Let Grunwa take a closer look.
Going now.
Time to move on.
Well, well. What have they here? Pretty.
May Magua curse them. Magua help her service. Afraid of an old? They should be.
Great! More problems to smash! What is that?
That way.
There. So many shiny things.
Grunwar has any idea who lived here? Hunters?
Nah. They hunt for the shite.
No! No touching! Fat troll hands don't touch Zippet's gold!
Mugwas!
No cause for worry.
Harmless! Zippet will show the fat brutes harmless. You see these bones, yes? They were two adventurers who starved to death because Zippet kept the magic walls up for 100...
The treasure greenskin will make the hex walls disappear, or...
Crush Zippet? Good luck with that, yeah.
Look, the Moonkin care not about the shinies. How about they strike a deal?
Fine. Zippet doesn't feel... Yes! Now give Zippet the gold!
This way?
What on Urgath is this?
It will not open.
Should they just smash it?
That might break the shiny things in there. Let them look for a key.
Oh, beautifuls! Come back to Zippet, yes!
And gone. Grunwar.
It is true. His soul was
Just get out of here.
Agrog.
The gift of spirits.
It is true, but this...
Maybe the cradle makes
Grunwar.
Well, now is not the time to think. Let them try this key, so they can bring the artifact back to Zaramak.
The artifact. Chieftain, let them go back to the tribe camp. This should be enough for Zaramak to shape the tooth. Only fools challenge their mother.
The wrong tribe.
Grunwa will slow them down.
They will regret this.
What is this? What is that?
This looks interesting. Grunwa will go there.
For the Moon Kid! The blood for the tribe! Let him at them! They will not get away from Zazka!
Magua mends their flesh.
Over here, big shit! What now? More trouble? Interesting. Probably. Let Zazka get a proper look.
Akrog is listening. He is going. He will lead the way. Let Akrog see. All right. Let them find Little Blood, then bring this to Zeramak. They must...
It will all work out. Why must he always blaspheme? Zazka knows how difficult his role in the tribe is. Once he
Wait. Zazka's joke?
Zazka is a
No. Zazka is just not in the mood for being
Fine.
Sure. Pure, holy Elder Grungwar Oldfur only wanted to help.
They can speak of this.
Zazka could not agree more. Zazka is listening.
Moving now.
Time to move on.
What is that?
Ah, Chieftain back! Good.
Akrog needs Zeramak to shape some...
What he need? Ah, Zeramak, old hide, he have it still. Here, Chieftain, Mugwa's tooth.
Akrog thanks, Zeramak. To Cabrax, then. Oh. It's the cave now. It is safe.
They here?
Noak, quick.
Try and join the worms. The tribe must survive. Great. More problems to smash. Next. They will not get away from Zazka. Go squish! Waste not, want not.
You will lead the way.
Let Zazka go. As long as he leaves a handful.
Zaz 50. What?
Maybe for old Grumpf. No,
He is, but he is also the Moonblood, and the tribe.
Noak, not Eric.
is right, Grungwar. Noag must be strong.
Big blood, true! And not just 5. Noag crushed them all!
Mugwa septic utters Noag.
But will be! And if Noag been stronger last time, Sire would...
Little Blood, think of a water hide.
Noag.
When the hunters come, anger is good. It gives a warrior power in battle. But
Big blood.
It's all right, Noag.
No, not only.
Should Zazka dare to ask what?
It's a prize for Crumple Noag make with Zeramak.
sure, but he will accompany them afterwards. It is better this way.
Probably.
Rat them! They go back to Zeramak now?
Soon.
Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not?
Moonblood, he is back. It is true. Grumble!
Little Noag.
Moonblood, Mugwa brain. Well, of course, Noag's safe.
Ah, that
Little Blood?
True. Here.
smells as nice as it looks.
True, couldn't. Look, pretty. Like Zeramak.
What is this?
A songbone. Like they mean. It is true. This is for Crumb.
All right. What is this?
Where was Noag? Crumb got... Make just show him. A song would. No.
Zeramak helped Noag make it.
Oh, spit it out.
It's true.
That is very kind of... Well, it is settled then. Shepherd Crumb...
Noag.
Come, Little Blood. You can...
His same blood is right. But Crumb thanks Noag again. He will start making sounds as soon as he can. If these old fingers allow it, that is. He is going.
He is going.
What on Urgath is this?
Look at this! Well. And Grungwar says he has no signs of the rot at all?
None. He's not even old enough to hunt yet, but already stronger than some...
Well, then Cabrags hope...
Noag is standing right here, they know.
It is just mating.
Akrog has it.
Let Cabrags see.
Here. Will this do?
It should. Follow them inside.
The air here makes Grungwar's hide prickle. Let Grungwar take a closer look.
Well then,
The summoning of
no need to look like a beak shat on his head, Akrog.
The blood givers are already here.
Prepare the rest of the offering, of course. Tradition demands for the Devoured One's tribe to gather them. But if Akrog wants, the Bone King can do it instead. He knows the Moonkin are weary.
If the Bonekin could harvest the...
Of course. Right. The workers are preparing the offering.
The Moonkin thanks the Bonekin. What is next?
Scrap. Just have the Moonkin scrap. Then comes...
How works the blood giving exactly? It is complicated. Of the...
What mean...
Eat. So he means...
Like chosen chieftain Akrog will eat his sire's flesh. The Cabrax told both blood-giver Urnal.
He will. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
I'll go look.